Step number 3 in our 6-step formula to engage and motivate teams in 2021 has to do with understanding your role, right? Now, we're not talking only about leaders here, because motivation and engagement, it's not only the leader's responsibility. It has to do with the whole team, right? And we have identified 5 different roles that people can play when it comes to any kind of topic. We use these for diversity and inclusion, right? So diversity and inclusion is a quite sensitive topic, and we have found that people can fall into 5 categories. And we call this our PCIHO model, right? And P stands for pioneers, right? These are people that are out there in the front. They are people that see the problem and they are part of the solution. They see themselves as part of the solution, right? Then the C stands for champions, right? Champions are people that see there's a problem, they support the vision of the pioneers, and they also are part of the solution. Now we have influencers. The I stands for influencers. Influencers see there's a problem. They see there are people out there like pioneers and champions doing things about a problem, and they go around and influence those that might not see the problem. They influence those people, and they move them along, right? We call them as the person that kind of lighting other people candles, if you like, right? So they spread the word and they ignite the fire, if you like. Then we have the H, which stands for hesitators. These are people that might not have experienced the problem. They might not even believe that we have a problem. So because this is not something that affects them directly, and they might say, just because they don't see it's a problem, they might hesitate. They are not sure which side of the quote unquote fight should they take. They wait to see. They wait to see which direction does this go. They want to be on the winning team, right? But they don't know which team is going to win, right? And the last category, the O, stands for obstructors. And these are people that, sometimes consciously, many times unconsciously, they're obstructing the process, right? They are knowingly or unknowingly obstructing the process by not acknowledging that we have a problem, by being maybe privileged in regards to that problem. If you think diversity and inclusion, right? Some people might be privileged, right? So a white male in a European country, you could say we are privileged, right? Because, well, there is so little that we could be exposed to when it comes to, inclusion and not feeling included or not feeling valued, right? But doesn't mean that the problem is not out there. I could assume, just because it hasn't happened to me, that we don't have any problem. And so this model that we have created for the diversity and inclusion subject and topic applies to any topic that you want to, take your team through. If you want to take your team through any kind of change, this model applies. You would always have pioneers, influencers, champions, hesitators, and obstructors. You would always have those roles, right? And so we found this to be, very valuable exercise for teams when we walk them through the model and we help people self-identify. So this is step number 3 in our 6-step formula, right? When we sit with the team and we help them identify when it comes to motivating and engaging, when it comes to building positive momentum in the team, right? Where do they stand? Are they the champions and the pioneers that drive positive momentum, and they're always positive and outgoing and bring, the soul of the party, if you like, to the table? Or are those people that are the naysayer? Are they the devil advocates? When someone comes with a new idea and says, well, this is never going to work. And we've been doing this for 20 years and that never worked. Well, whatever, right? You know what I mean? So this is the step number 3 when it comes to engaging and motivating teams. We need to know who do we have on the team, because yes, it is the leader responsibility to build momentum and engage teams and motivate teams, but it's also a teamwork. So you could be the best leader in the world, but if you have a team of naysayer, then you're not going to win the championship. You're not going to succeed. So that's why at this step number 3, we help people self-identify what role they play, and then we help them see, what steps they could take from wherever they are, right? So if they have been maybe an obstructor or hesitator, maybe they should just, consider, well, maybe let me be aware of, what situations are we dealing with here, and let me see where am I, is this something that I'm blind to? Where are my, blind spots? Maybe just because I haven't had that experience doesn't mean that the problem is not real. So this is step number 3 of our 6-step formula. So if you're curious to know the other steps, join me on the 15th of September, where we're going to share the whole formula. I'm going to share the whole process, this all 6 steps, and I'm going to go in details with each of them. And we're going to do this on a live seminar on Zoom. So if you're interested, there's a link on this post. Click on that link, check the details, and make sure you register, because it's going to happen on Zoom, and you need to register. We need to have your email address in order to send you the Zoom link. Otherwise, you cannot join us. So I hope this is interesting, and I hope we're going to see you on the seminar. Take care, and I look forward to see you there. Take care. Bye-bye.